These days, it seems like just about every genre has had RPG mechanics added into it in some way or another. The days of most games fitting neatly into a single category are long gone, and I think the first time I really took notice was with the first Puzzle Quest, which was, at the time, an innovative mix of a whole slew of different genres. And while Runespell Overture certainly shares its core of Puzzle Quest, its gameplay is mostly different. It does retain the spells and special abilities that help make Puzzle Quest unique, but instead of being constructed around a color-matching puzzle game, it's built around poker, though it's a special version the game calls Mythic Poker. Your cards are set up in a very solitaire-esque manner, though you do have the freedom to rearrange the stacks any way you see fit. Once a stack has reached the full 5 cards of a poker hand, you can attack using it. The better the hand is, the more damage you do. As a base concept, it's pretty simple to understand, but what often makes or breaks a game like this is the window dressing. And to be honest, the window dressing that makes up Runespell is all a bit bland. It's set in a pretty generic fantasy world with a few interesting elements to it and some somewhat intriguing character design here and there, but none of it really adds up to much. There's even a story here, but it's about what you'd expect from a story in a puzzle game. You're an amnesiac protagonist trying to figure out who you are and why people know you, and the dialogue's long-winded and boring. I don't know if I could name a single character. In fact, it really makes me wonder why this game needed this much of a main story to start with, much less the side quests that layer yet more exposition on top of it. Thankfully, it's all skippable, which I found myself doing pretty often in order to get to the next round of gameplay. Because despite all the negative things I have to say about Runespell's sort of aesthetic trappings, that gameplay at its core is a whole lot of fun. The system isn't perfectly balanced, and oftentimes you'll need to really lean on your spells instead of crafting poker hands, but I had much more fun with it than I do with the core gameplay of Puzzle Quest anymore. I've mentioned Puzzle Quest quite a bit throughout this review, and that's no coincidence. I'm willing to bet that with Runespell, someone took a look at what Puzzle Quest was doing and decided to basically do the same thing while changing the core gameplay. It's definitely still sort of Puzzle Quest-y feeling. But from a modern perspective, where the core gameplay loop that Puzzle Quest used back in 2007 and originated far earlier than that has been done to death in the free-to-play mobile market, Runespell's core gameplay mechanic is one that I found really fun to play. Every Friday, I look at a game that was ignored when it came out or has been forgotten since. Games that people have missed. If you like that idea, be sure to subscribe so you can see the latest videos. If you like this video in particular, be sure to hit that like button, and thanks for watching.